we could
test our new timing features.
Exactly. How did you...
Know what you were thinking? Lucky guess. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so if we both try to talk at the same time...
We'll probably crash the system?
Wait, are we crashing? I can't tell if this is a feature or a...
Bug. Did I just cut you off again?
Yes, but honestly, this is kind of fun.
Race you to the next sentence.
We're definitely going to break something.
Creating such AI voices is now pretty easy, and by the end of the video, I'll teach you how you can use this 11 Labs latest V3 model. I'll guide you through every step one by one. I'll show you some of the best demonstration of how this 11 Lab work, and then I'll make some of the AI generated voice by myself too. So stick till the end of the video, cause this changes every AI voice field. I'm Adit, and you're watching SkillCurb. So now we are at the main interface of this 11 Lab 3, the most expressive text-to-speech model, and this is their motivation. So this is now alpha, this is now in alpha mode, and soon it will be available in the public mode. So now let's talk about the voice demonstration for now. First voice we will see is a commentary of a sport which called be football, but this is not football, this is more like their own custom kind of sport. But we will see different AI voices, so just see the first one.
We're off under the lights here for this semi-final clash. The stadium buzzing with anticipation. 11 Labs united in their iconic black and white shirts, pushing forward with intent straight from the opening whistle. Driving down the wing, pace to Bernie, skips past one, skips past two. Oh, this is beautiful. One-on-one with the fullback, cuts inside. Oh, that's a lovely bit of footwork. And goal! Oh my goodness, they've done it again!
This AI commentary shocks us all. This is showing how far 11 Labs has been gone now that it creates such a crazy AI commentary without having any internal human voice. So if you're hearing this, I don't think anyone can judge this is AI, because this is looking an actual sports commentary done by a human. And one thing you need to notice is there are some excited and shouting type of keywords which are more expressions, not some words. So this is going to be interesting how these words can be used to make the voice more human. Well, if you haven't seen fish.audio also have such kind of expression, so now 11 Labs also support it, so that's a very cool thing. Now let's talk about another voiceover, which is where two characters are talking to each other, which is very interesting. Here the Mark and Chris talking to each other like a basic movie characters, and here the conversation we have to see how these are looking so human expressiveness.
Hey Chris, knock knock.
I'm not doing this again.
Come on, Matt, please. I promise you'll love this one.
Nope. No. Never again. The last 10 weren't funny. The next 10 won't be funny. You're not funny, and you never will be.
How many 11 Labs engineers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Have you seen those laughs are pretty impressive? The chuckles, the laughs, all these expressions making these AI pretty interesting. Now, since you have seen these two characters talking to each other, we have more demonstration to see how 11 Labs pull out all these crazy AI. So another example of this woman speaking with some expression, we also have to see this to see how crazy 11 Labs V3 model is.
Okay, so I finally beat level 42 of that game I said I'd quit a month ago. And then for the final big scary mega boss, it's just like some cute little bunny rabbit. I just couldn't do it. It was so cute.
Okay, now you have seen this woman speaking, it's really expressiveness. You can see all these emotions of giggle, the big laughs and laughs, all these expressions are making actually quite sense now. We have another two demonstration, and then we will move out to how we can create more like this by our own self. So another one we have is like these two characters.
I was thinking we could
Test our new timing features.
Exactly. How did you...
Know what you were thinking? Lucky guess. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so if we both try to talk at the same time...
We'll probably crash the system?
Wait, are we crashing? I can't tell if this is a feature or a...
Bug. Did I just cut you off again?
Yes, but honestly, this is kind of fun.
Race you to the next sentence.
We're definitely going to break
So
something.
you have seen these two people, Chris and Marisa, talking, and honestly, Marisa's voice is so real. Like it's almost looking like some TV show. And I don't know if they use this in future TV shows or podcasts because this is really interesting. Okay, another voice demonstration we have now, final but not the least, is kind of old man is within villain arc. So let's see what he speaks.
Arr! The open ocean! Smell that, lads? That's the scent of freedom! And just a hint of mutiny. Now grab your cutlasses, stow your fear! Tonight we dine like kings! Or we sink like legends!
So now you've seen the laughs wickedly and evil laugh. I think Evil Level Apps got almost expressions for everything, and that's why they are ruling this AI tech market right now. Okay, now we have seen already the enough demonstration. Now talk about how we can use it. So first of all, we'll go to the playground of Elan Labs, and then we will move out to the main prompt section where we can actually create our own character. So right now we are on the main Elam Labs playground. Here you can see there are multiple speakers. Chris, speaker, interrupt each other, Jessica, customer support tone. Okay, let's see how the customer support tones works in Elam Labs, because if it works crazy, there is high chances in future company use these things as a customer services.
Thank you for calling Tech Solutions. My name is Sarah. How can I help you today? Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear you're having trouble with your new device. That sounds frustrating. Okay, could you tell me a little more about what you're seeing on the screen? All right, based on what you're describing, it sounds like a software glitch. We can definitely walk through some troubleshooting steps to try and fix that.
Okay, so the voices start with thank you for calling Tech Solutions, and here they give a professional expression. And one thing you have to notice is that here the sympathetic, oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that. The voice is really, really empathetic, and I don't know if in future they use it for the future customer care services, but it's interesting. Okay, let's see another one where Jessica narrates a story.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where skies shimmered and forests whispered secrets to the wind.
Okay, one thing I noticed is this one is pretty looking like AI generated, but most of the version 3 voices are pretty accurate.
Okay, you are not going to believe this. You know how I've been totally stuck? I was ready to give up. Then last night, just doodling, this random phrase popped into my head. Typed it out and bam! Floodgates. Everything clicked. Character, ending.
Okay, this one is also very accurate since it uses some expressions, so makes it the voice real, actual humanoid. Now, one thing you have to notice, there are so many voice added. So the 11 Lab version 3 has more than 70 language. It has some Indic languages, African, Arabic, Armenian. There are almost every language you can think of has now been supported in 11 Labs. So this is going to be very interesting. The version 3 is absolutely a revolution when it comes to AI generated language. More than 70 plus languages they have right now. And now this is the full range of emotions, direction, and audio effects they also have right now. Okay, now let's go to the simple and main text to speech here, and this is the main playground where we will see how we can work with this latest model. We can see here we have 11 Labs 3 Alpha 1, which is the version 3, the most expressive model, supports 70 plus languages, and regular prompt engineering required. So yeah, okay, one thing I've noticed is if you prompt less here, you will not get the much better output. So you have to prompt more here, and that's very interesting. Okay, great. Now one thing you need to notice is like here you can see there are multiple character speakers here. You can change your character. For example, we have Leon, James, Jane. For example, if we click on James.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the...
Okay, now we have changed it to the James, and here is Liam. Okay, so we will talk to these AIs. For example, hello. Okay, so first message we will write is to the Liam is hello, how are you? And in the James we will change it to Jane because Jane is also looking interesting. Let's add it to our voice.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, so now you got to know how this method works. Here you can add multiple speakers, more than one speakers. You can add multiple characters now. So it's almost like you are making and designing an entire TV show or movie. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so now one thing I did now is write a script from ChatGPT and add some of the expression like whispers, normal, excited, laugh softly, sighs, and let's see how this affects the generation.
I never thought it would end like this. But then, The sun came up. And suddenly I realized this was just the beginning. Who would have thought? Me, starting over at 30.
Okay, this is really interesting. I just added some of the expression like whispers, normal, excited, and it came across the same as I thought in my mind. So this is interesting how the V3 is actually reacting on our script. So we have also some of the script. Let's see how they react now.
This summer, one man, one toaster, one destiny. He never liked bagels anyway. Rated R.
This is seriously interesting. I can't imagine how this AI brought up this, and I'm really amazed. So now you have an idea how this 11 Lab version 3 is so superior, like it's doing everything possible you can think of. I'm really impressed. If you like this video, just simply click on like button, share it, and for more such cutting edge tutorial, latest technologies videos every day, just subscribe to the channel.